Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video we have another Feel Unique beauty kit. This is the second one of these that I have now received, and it is a service offered by the website Feel Unique. They do have two services which they are currently running side by side, one being this beauty kit service and one being their pick and mix samples. If you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you will know that I regularly receive the pick and mix samples, and actually at the point I am filming this I have not long ordered my samples. They haven't yet arrived, so I wasn't able to film that video as well, but hopefully they will arrive in the next few days so I can get that up next week. What I was actually wanting to do was do a side-by-side comparison of these two services. To give you a bit of background of how they work, this one, being the beauty kit, costs £12 plus shipping of £3.95, so in total you pay £15.95, but when they send you confirmation of shipping they will give you a code in reimbursement of your £3.95, and this is a gift voucher code that can be used against anything on their website when you make a future purchase. And then in relation to the pick and mix, all you pay for that is the actual shipping, so just the £3.95. And again, like with the beauty kit, you will get an email with a gift voucher code which reimburses you for that £3.95. So because both of them you get the shipping taking account of, I want to do just a comparison based on one being effectively free and one being £12, and see which one is more value for money kind of thing. So what I will probably do is I'll just go through this video as normal, but then when I do my samples I'll probably just do a section at the end doing a comparison of them. What I've learned so far with this service is you can order both pick and mix samples and beauty kit within the same month, but you can't order more than one of each of those services. So like for example, I've already ordered my beauty kit and we're still within the same month, and I've just ordered my pick and mix samples, but I wouldn't be able to order a second one of either of those until a month had elapsed. And what I did intend to do was sometimes I would do the samples and sometimes I would do the beauty kit, but now because I have the option of both, that's why there's a couple of times now where I have done both. So apologies, you are getting bombarded with Feel Unique videos. So because this is only my second beauty kit video, I thought I would do it in the same style that I do my pick and mix samples videos, in that I will go over the items that I chose in my last beauty kit, give you a bit of review over the ones that I've tried, and then I will show you what I've picked for this month's beauty kit. Because I didn't say, it is actually 5 items that you can choose from a selection of all different ones. They have hair care, skincare, makeup, beauty, tools and things like that, and I say it is 5 different items that you can choose. It is also 5 items in the pick and mix too. Let me show you the 5 samples that I chose last month and give you my thoughts on them. First thing I ordered was the Charlotte Tilbury setting powder. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Microfine Powder. I had been dying to try this because I'd heard so many people rave so highly about it, and I was a little scared to pay the full price of it, so when I seen I could try it, I thought it was absolutely ideal. For me, even if I wouldn't have liked anything else that I chose, the fact that I got to try this for a fraction of the price was already worth the beauty kit for me. And I am so glad that I got to try it because I wasn't a massive fan. I have so many other setting powders that I've tried that for me work better than this one. I did try it in a few different ways. I tried setting my entire face, I tried setting just my T-zone, and that seemed to work a little bit better, but if I went anywhere near my hairline it would stick to my dry patches no matter what foundation I was putting it over. I did use it a couple of times just on bare skin when I felt my skin looked a little bit dull, and for that purpose it was really nice, and it was just kind of like a finishing powder just to even my complexion slightly, and also it did smooth out my skin a little bit because I do have some texture on my cheeks. But for a setting powder, which I suppose it doesn't actually say it's a setting powder, it does say it's a complexion perfecting powder, so it's not bad for that, but I'd wanted it as a foundation setting powder and it just does not work for me in that respect. On a sort of day-to-day, my working life, I don't wear foundation. I do just go barefaced with some blush and some highlighter and things, and a couple of days that I did try this, it did look really nice, but I've gone to work without this and not been bothered about how my skin looks. Yes, okay, it did look nice with it, but it was a step that I was doing for the sake of it, I suppose if I did it regularly, I would get used to my face looking a bit more airbrushed, and then I would miss it if I didn't do it. But just for the few times that I've tried it, it wasn't kind of a must in my everyday makeup routine. So for that fact, I say I'm really glad I got to try it, because it has meant that I won't go and repurchase it. It did come in the cutest little compact, which obviously also did cause a little bit of an issue. It does have a really cute mirror, which you can see one eyeball in. But because of the size of the pan, I couldn't get what I would usually use as a powder brush in. So I was using a more smaller, denser brush. And I don't know if that made a difference to it. When I was putting it on my cheeks, I was kind of using a packing motion rather than swirling it all over. I was using it all over my face. The couple of powder brushes that I have are quite big. So because of the size of the pan, the product was only going in the middle of the brush, and I was having to constantly dip in and dip in. So then I maybe ended up with too much product in one place. So I say it was just a bit too much hard work for me, and I was thinking it was going to be, I put it on my face and everything was flawless, but it just wasn't. So it's nice, and I will happily use up the rest of this product. I don't seem to have made much a dent, considering I just use it quite a few times. So this has saved me quite a bit of money, because I think it's about £40. Next we had this lip oil from Clarins, and this is the Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. This is the one that's in mint. Even though it is green coloured in the bottle, it's not on your lips. It does have a slight tint to it, but it doesn't look green. It just doesn't look like a natural lip colour, if that makes sense. But it is a really nice lip oil. It is a bit sticky, but not overly, and I've definitely tried more sticky lip oils than this one. I always tend to try and apply some sort of lip product before bed, because over the winter months my lips have been really dry. I never used to really bother putting lip balm or anything on before bed, but the past couple of months, if I haven't, I've noticed the next morning. I did recently pick up a Laneige sleeping mask, which I have been really enjoying, and then I have been going between that, this, and then one of the other products that I got in this kit as well. And this one, I say, it does work really nice. It does leave my lips feeling nice and moisturised and soft the next day. Because it was mint, I did worry that it would have a slight tingling aspect to it, but on the initial application it just feels kind of like you've got a bit of toothpaste on your lips, but then it quickly passes and it doesn't tingle or feel like it's doing anything to my lips. It's just nice and moisturising. I did really enjoy this, and let me take this out because it'll show you how much I've used then. So I've used probably maybe about a quarter or a third of it, and I've used it quite a lot since I got this, so it looks like it will last me quite a while. I won't make a decision whether I'm actually going to repurchase it just yet. I will want to use the whole thing up before I make a decision, and I will compare it to the Laneige sleeping mask and see which of them I prefer, but I think I would possibly try one of the other scents that they have. Next lip product that I got was this Givenchy lip balm. Is their La Rose Perfecto lip balms, and this one is in the shade Fearless Pink. I'm reading the box because this doesn't have much writing on it. And this was one that I threw in the basket as a last minute addition because there wasn't anything else that I really fancied. And it is a really nice lip balm. I hadn't known that the colour was so bright. On the lips, it's not as bad. It is more sort of berry red. I think I did take a picture of me wearing it, so I will try and insert that just so you can see the colour. But it does make my lips just look more healthy as opposed to being a bright pink. It's still pink, so it's not a colour that I would wear outside, as it were. I am happy just wearing it for bed, and it is a nice lip balm. It's not as moisturising as the Laneige sleeping mask or the lip oil. It was ideal for nights when I didn't feel like I needed too much moisturising. I just wanted to put a little something on, and it was really nice for that. I did like it. I think the full price of this was about £30, so not something I'm going to repurchase, but it does have quite a bit of product in here, so this will last me long enough. But yeah, not one I'd repurchase, but I do enjoy using it. The next product that I ordered was a Paula's Choice exfoliator. I have somehow lost this. I've looked absolutely everywhere before I sat down to film, and I cannot find it anywhere. I just don't know where it's gone. I actually yesterday filmed an organising of my skincare backup drawer. It was a bit of a mess and it was long overdue, so I think that video will be going up just after this one, so stay tuned for that one. In that drawer, I did think I might have dropped it into there by accident, but it was not there at all. The drawer does tend to be backups of existing products that I'm using rather than new ones to try, so I would have been surprised to have found it there, but I can't think where else it's gone. I know I didn't even try it. I was a bit intimidated by it, to be honest, with it being an exfoliator, and I've not used one like that before. I think it is like a peeling one. So I can't give my opinion of it, but I do need to desperately find it. And to be honest, after organising that backup drawer, it's kind of spurred me on to do some more organising. So I might organise my skincare drawer next. The final product that I got in the beauty kit last time was this Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. Boom Boom Cream, whatever it's called. I absolutely love this. I'm terrible at remembering to apply a moisturiser or anything like that, and I tend to do any moisturising in the shower, but I was using this because I absolutely love the smell of it. Consistency wise, it does rub into your skin really nicely and it doesn't leave it feeling too greasy. Yes, it does feel like you've applied a moisturiser, but I don't have a problem putting clothes back on over it after not that long of a period of time, so it is a really nice moisturiser. But the main selling point for me is the scent. It does actually claim on here that it is a fast absorbing body cream, and I say I would agree with that. I suffer from quite dry skin on my legs and should moisturise them more than I do. Over winter I do tend to neglect that because 9 times out of 10 I'm wearing pants. This has made me want to moisturise my legs more, and I think this is a product, especially in the summer, that I'm going to want to reach for over and over again. So for that reason, I have repurchased this one already. As I did last month, I will be doing everything I bought in the month at the end of the month, but kind of sneak peek, I have already bought one of these. Technically it was a Mother's Day present. My husband asked me what I wanted. I seen that they had a gift set that had a couple of different of the products from this range in, so that's what he got me for Mother's Day. I ordered it on my account, so I'm counting it as an item I've purchased, which will be why it'll be featured in the video, but I'm so excited to have so many more things that smell like this. That is all the products that I tried in the beauty kit, and I would say it is a hit and I was really happy with everything. There were genuinely things there that I wanted to try with the potential of repurchasing them in the future. There are a couple of products here that I would happily repurchase and have. There's a product here that it put me off repurchasing, which is good because it saved me money. I've tried a nice bougie lip balm and then I've lost a product. I will hopefully find it eventually and then I'll do some sort of follow up with it. So let me now show you the items that I've chosen for this month. So I don't think I actually said in my little explanation, but when you order a beauty kit, your items actually come in one of these little cute bags, which comes with a little wrist strap and is perfect for travel. The only issue is, because this is my second one, I now have 2 bags. This is actually the one from last month because I've given the one that came in this month to my mum because she might make use of that. I hope they kind of do change up the bags, even if it's just a different colour or something, or a slightly different style like they do in the US with the Ipsy. They get a different bag each month, so it would be nice if they kind of mix that up a little bit, because otherwise I'm going to end up with however many beige Ziploc bags that I don't need that many of. So for the items that I've chosen, the first one is this Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bod Buff. As I've just explained, I absolutely love the scent, so now want to get my hands on everything I can. At the point I ordered this, I had just ordered the set, so this isn't an item that's included in the set, and I thought I would give it a go. Now that I'm sitting down and my light is shining through it, I can actually see that this is only half full. The product is only going to around here, so that's slightly disappointing. It does say it is a 15ml sample, but say literally this much of it is empty at the top and all the product is down here, so I'm a bit disappointed with that off the bat. I don't tend to exfoliate an awful lot, so I should still get a good few uses out of this. What it says is it's smoothing, scrub and mask for touch me now Brazilian babe skin. It says use as a scrub on wet skin or apply as a body mask on dry skin, wait 10 minutes before rinsing off. So this is actually something that I can apply in the shower, which is good, and I think that's probably what I'm going to do. As I said before, I'm really lazy when it comes to moisturising, and I do a lot of my moisturising with in-shower moisturisers, so this is actually going to be ideal. And again, it's something that if I do really like it, I will happily repurchase it. So full size of this is 160ml for £21. This is 15ml, so I worked this out to be £1.97. This actually value wise is the cheapest of all the products that I've got today. Next we have this Codel moisturising toner. I think this is a product that I've tried before. I've definitely tried a toner from Codel before, and I think it was through the pick and mix service, but I can't remember if it was the moisturising one. They did have quite a lot of Codel products on there, and it is a brand that I've kind of dipped my toe into in the past and I have quite enjoyed it, but it is slightly more pricey for skincare. I've never actually purchased a full size one. The toner that I think I tried through the pick and mix sample was a similar style to this, but I think it was only a 5ml sample, whereas this is a 50ml. I'm excited to give this one a go because I think I did like the previous toner that I tried from Codel, and I have actually been getting into toner more recently. It was a step that I would always kind of skip in my nighttime skincare routine, but now it's a step that I do every single night, and I think my skin is thanking me for it, so excited to give this one a go. So full size of this is 200ml for £15, and this 50ml sample I work out to be £3.75. Next we have a product from Tilbury, and this is the Hyaluronic Hydra Powder, and this comes in this really cute pot. I think the only thing I've tried from Tilbury before is their primer, and I do quite like that. So I'm really intrigued by this powder because it is a Hydra powder. I'm hoping it'll be a bit easier to use because it's slightly bigger in circumference to the Charlotte Tilbury one, and obviously because it's a loose powder as well, I should be able to just tip some into the lid and apply it with my usual size brush. But yeah, excited to try this one. I think I do prefer loose powder to pressed powder anyway. This was 1.3 grams, and they actually have a travel size one on sale, which is 1.5 grams. So this must be a separate one because it's 0.2 grams less than the travel size one. So the travel size one retails for £16, and I say that is 1.5 grams. So this is 1.3 grams, just a little bit shy of that. So I've worked out that this is worth £13.87. Forgot to write down how much the actual full size one is worth, so I will try and remember to look that up and then I will put that on the screen. But this is basically a travel size one which is available to purchase, so if I do really enjoy this but it's perhaps a powder that I won't use an awful lot and I did use this up, it's good to know that they do have a mini available because I'm all about the minis. Next we have a couple of items from the brand Filorga. Now I know Filorga is a very expensive brand, but I was really intrigued to be able to try a few of their products, especially picking something through this service. I knew I should hopefully get a decent amount of the product, and I was right. I've ordered 2 products from them. First one is this Filorga Nutri-Filler, and as you can see, okay, there's a lot of plastic, but this is a really good size pot. So this is 15ml. It says it's a Nutri replenishing cream. I do need to look more into what this and the other one that I've picked actually do, but the way I do my skincare routine, I'm just going to be applying it before bed anyway, but I still want to kind of see what the claims of each product are. That is the slight problem with both the beauty kit and the pick and mix samples. You don't really get anything with it to tell you about the product. When you are selecting them, you can go into each product and go through to the website and look into it, but you don't tend to get like you would with a subscription box, for example. You normally get a little booklet which gives you a bit of information on each item. You don't kind of get that with this because you are choosing the items yourself, so it is something I definitely need to look up. But the full size of this is 50ml for £59, so I work out that this 15ml is £12.71. The final item in the other Filorga one is this NCTF Reverse, and this says Supreme Regenerating Cream. Again, don't know what it does, I need to look it up, but same sort of concept, really cool packaging, but quite a bit of spare plastic there. But keen to see what this one's like, hoping I don't fall in love with it based on the full size price. So again, 15ml, full size is 50ml, but the full size of this is £77. So I work out that this 15ml sample is £23.10. Quite a pricey little sample, hoping a little goes a long way. Probably not something I'm ever going to repurchase. So these are the 5 samples that I've chosen. This time it was just to sample things more than genuinely want to purchase things. It's probably only these 2 that I would potentially purchase in the future. I Can't see me buying a full size of this unless I absolutely fall in love with it. I might buy a travel size, and I don't think I'd spend the money of the full price of these, but I say it's just to try something that's quite luxury. So I've added up the total of what I've worked out each of these products to be, and all 5 of these come to a worth of £55.40. When you do a comparison to a sort of subscription box, most subscription boxes range between £10 and £15, and most of them tend to say you're going to get value between £50 and £80. So it is in the realms of a subscription box in that respect. Obviously I'm picking it, but if I wouldn't have picked these 2 Vlog items, I don't think I would have been able to get that high of a value out of these items. So it'll be interesting to see once I receive my pick and mix samples how much they are worth to do a comparison to this. But I'm excited to try all 5 of these products, and if I do another beauty kit in the future, I will go over these items. If not, I will fit them into some other video to give you my thoughts. But that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks.